Al-Nasr has spoken out about the scandal surrounding the club's striker Cristiano Ronaldo. Recall that after the match with Al-Hilal, 0:2, the Portuguese grabbed himself by the groin in response to shouts of "Messi, Messi" from rival fans. Ronaldo got injured. His clash with Gustavo Cuellar, an Al-Hilal player, began with a blow to a very sensitive area. This is confirmed information. As for the fans' explanations, they are free to think what they want. The Squawka club cites a statement earlier. Nufbin's lawyer said after this incident that he filed a lawsuit with the Saudi prosecutor's office against Ronaldo because of indecent behavior. Chelsea have held preliminary talks with Mauricio Pochettino about a possible appointment as the club's head coach, Sky Sports reports. According to the source, Chelsea was a fan of Pochettino earlier and was interested in him when Thomas Tuchel left the club in September. It is noted that the Argentine specialist himself will make a decision about his future in the summer. The 50-year-old Pochettino was fired from PSG in the summer of 2022. Since then, the famous Argentine specialist has been out of work. Recall that Chelsea fired Graham Potter from the post of head coach of the club on April 2. Frank Lampard has been appointed interim head coach of the club. Under his leadership, the team suffered 4 defeats in a row. The head coach of Sevilla, José Luis Mendilibar, shared his emotions from the exit of his players to the semi-finals of the Europa League. "Did you expect such a victory? Of course not. I thought it would be an equal match, the outcome of which would not be decided until the last moment. And note that we played calmly for the last 12 minutes with the score 3:00. If they had told me about it before the match, I would not have believed it, but I would have thanked them. Juventus will be in the semi-finals. This is a completely different club from Manchester, more team-oriented. They don't play as fun and fast, but they act more like a team, and maybe the matches against them will be more difficult. Is this one of the happiest days of my life? Yes, of course. This has never happened before. This is a very, very happy day. And I hope that it will not be the last." Marca quotes Mendilibar as saying. The Barcelona management is interested in signing Inter midfielder Marcelo Brozovic this summer, Football España reports. According to the source, the Croatian midfielder was linked with a move to the Catalan club back in January, but the deal never took place. Brozovic, 30, joined Inter from Dinamo Zagreb in January 2015. This season, the Croatian midfielder scored 2 goals in 27 matches in all competitions. The midfielder's contract with the Milan club is valid until the end of June 2026, the estimated cost of a football player, according to the Transfermarkt internet portal, is €28 million. Former Manchester United and England defender Wes Brown has been officially declared bankrupt, the Daily Mail reports. At the end of February, the British Tax and Customs Administration, HMRC, filed for bankruptcy of 43-year-old Brown. The document was registered in the High Court on Wednesday, April 12, and entered into the official public register. As a Manchester United player, Brown earned an average of €60,000 a week. Last year, Brown separated from his wife Lynn. They got married in 2009 and have 3 daughters. Brown played 362 matches for Manchester United, winning 5 Premier League titles, 2 FA Cups, 2 League Cups and 2 Champions League draws. He has also played 23 matches for the England national team. Napoli does not want to sell their striker Victor Osimhen. The president of the Neapolitan club Aurelio De Laurentiis has set the transfer value of the striker, €150 million. Napoli does not want to let the player go for less, according to La Gazzetta dello Sport. Despite the interest in Osimhen from several European clubs, De Laurentiis wants to convince the striker and his entourage to extend his contract with Napoli. It is noted that the footballer himself is happy with his current team and wants to improve. It is reported that Manchester United is showing the greatest focus on the transfer of the Nigerian. Valencia midfielder Yunus Musa can continue his career in the English Premier League. The management of Valencia is negotiating a contract extension with the player, but understands that it will be extremely difficult to keep the 20-year-old midfielder at the club. Given the difficult financial situation and the results of the team, the player himself is also open to moving to another club. several top European clubs are showing interest in the footballer at once, 90 Minutes reports, after the 2022 World Cup in Qatar, where Musa played in 4 matches for the U.S. national team. Atletico Madrid, Borussia Dortmund and Wolfsburg are following the player's development, but the favorites are English Chelsea, Liverpool, Arsenal and Brighton, which can offer the most profitable financial conditions. The management of West Ham wants to see Paulo Fonseca as head coach of the team next season, according to The Guardian. According to the source, the Hammers will part ways with David Moyes, who has been in charge of the team since 2019, at the end of the season. West Ham failed the 2022/2023 campaign and is only 15th in the English Championship standings, being only 4 points from the relegation zone. Fonseca currently coaches the French Lille, which is in 5th place in the French Championship. Previously, the Portuguese specialist collaborated with Porto, Paços de Ferreira, Braga, Roma and Shakhtar Donetsk. Bayern right-back Noussair Mazraoui has made it clear that he will seek to leave the club if he does not get more playing time. Bild reports, "I made my way into the starting lineup in the first half of the season, showed what I am capable of, and returned after pericarditis. Now it seems to me that they have forgotten about me, even if it sounds loud. Tuchel hasn't been here very long yet. I think he's a good coach, he talks to the players a lot, it's good, the coach and I discuss my point of view. But this will remain between us, I'm a fighter. But if the situation doesn't change, then that's not what I want, and not what I deserve, but it's too early to say what will happen in the summer. Sometimes everything happens very quickly in football," Bild quotes Mazraoui as saying. French PSG is interested in acquiring the Italian midfielder of Inter Milan Nicolo Barella. This is reported by 90 Minutes. According to the source, Barella will be ready to consider the possibility of moving to a new club if PSG makes a specific transfer offer to Inter. Parisians can offer their player Leandro Paredes, who now plays for Juventus Turin on loan, as part of compensation for Barella. Liverpool, Chelsea and Manchester City are also interested in Barella.